Alright, welcome back to part 8. This part is going to be from here. We may also do this and that up there if we get to it. We're also going to do these sidebars all the way up to here. And the nameplate. So let's see how much we can get done. To start, I'm going to make the sides, these walls here. And then we'll come in and do the insides later. So you're going to start right here. We're going to go 2, 2, then 2 here, then 2 3s, and then a 5, 5 again, then come out and up 3. And we'll connect under that in a minute. Back over here. Come in, put 2 glass. Then 1 and a wall. Wall also goes here. And you can put glass in behind those and coming out. And 1 here. 1 behind those. 1 behind that. And then back and out again. And then 2 behind that. The next one, start with glass. Then put a wall. Come behind and out. And then alternate with your walls and glass. Then come out and in 1. Your wall again, and then your glass. Then 2 again. Alright. Your next window is going to alternate glass and walls. I'm going to go 9 total. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then 2. Your windows again. This is also going to be 9. So 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then 2 again. Window again. Once again, going to be 9. So there's 3. No, that's 5. Then 6, 7, 8, and 9. Once again, 2 in behind those. And then 9 again. So there's 5, 6, 7 here, 8, and then 9. Now 2 and 2. And then here we're going to have a smaller one. It's going to be 4 long. So just 2 windows and 2 walls. Okay. There's going to be some more. We'll connect to that in a minute. Alright, to continue on back up here. Come up one. This is going to be 8. Alright, come out. We got this little platform we're going to add on. So it goes 1, 3, 1, back in by 3. And then up 2. 2 again. And this is the wall for the next one. Back down here. If you come over here, on top of this glass, put 1 and then a slab. Now this is going to be full blindness. Here as well. Put a stair. Now from here, you're going to have 4, 2, 3, 4. Go underneath and put a stair. Then slabs here and a block. So it'll look like that. Alright, put another block. This row here is going to be solid if we want to connect it up. Just so we can have this solid for the next part. Alright. Back up here. We're going to have another one of these, but it's smaller. It's going to be 4 with a stair here. Then on top, stair here, blocks around that. Same thing again. And then 2 here. And another one. And skip 1, we're going to have another one here. Let's skip 2. Have another one here. And skip 1. Have another one. And then lastly, we're going to have another one, but that's going to be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one will be the stair, of course. So there is that row. You can take a look at it from the outside. On to the next deck up here. We got some more windows. Another 9 long. Oh my goodness, okay. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then go 2. 9 again. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then 2. Then your window again. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then 2 again. Now we're going to have another one of these small ones that are 4 long. There we go. Alright. Now make this solid. Go one more. And then this is where this is going to connect up to. And then you can fill these up. There we go. All right. Connect this down, lag, to the wall. I'm just gonna use some road edit. All right. Back over here. You are going to skip this one and this one. Come here. The next one is going to start right here. It's going to be 2, 2, and then back again. Make that 2. And then your windows. 9 again. So there's 7, 8, 9. Then your 2. Your 4 here. And then fill that up. Go one more. Now put one here. And then 2. This connects up to this. Fill this up. And fill this up. So there we go. And you can fill this one up. Now come here. Put a block here. This is going to be your next one. So 2, 2. And then back. You're going to have your 4 window. Alright, make this solid. And go 2 more. And this is where this is going to connect. And then you can fill these up. All right. Now let me see. From here to here is 9. Okay. So from here, skip 9. And then put 2, 2. And this one comes across. Out a window again, your last one. It's going to be 9. And then this is 9 right here. Go ahead and fill this up. All right. Now what we can do, go ahead and fill this up. Now we're going to have a little bit of gaps down here. So if you come here, let me see, there's that slab there. So yeah, it's 2.5, okay. So put another block here. And then here, you're gonna have a gap, 3 by 3. And you're gonna have 4 of these. Go ahead and fill this up. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then this fills up. And then put a block here to keep the angle going. Alright. Now I'm going to show you how to do the cunard here. And then we'll flip it over and I'll show you how to do the other side as well. So right here, let's grab our slabs. Put one here, and then here. Stair here and here. Then a block. Stair and stair. Then your U. And then your N. Your A here. Slab goes here and here. And then down. And then your R. Slab here and here. And then your stairs. And then 3. 1, 1. Stairs. And a block. So there's that sign. There's also a couple windows. Let's see. Skipping 3s. Okay. So put 2 here. And then 2. And 2. Same thing here. And there we go. Now we can flip everything over, and I'll show you how to make the other side real quick. Now for the name on this side, right here, gonna make the C. And then your U. And then the N. And then your A. these letters you should know by now. Then your R. And then finally the D. And there's the nameplate on that side. And now we are ready to move on to the next deck. So we will get started on that. Alright, to set up the next deck, right here, go 4, put 1, put 1 more. We're gonna grab out some slabs, put 2 and 2 this way, and then we can get back on our stairs. After that, go 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then go 6, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6 again, 2 stairs. It's going to be the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 for now. Slabs, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your 6s. Your 2 stairs. And then come out. This wall comes out to these 2 points. Like that. Alright, now if you come back down, skip 3, so 1, 2, 3, the wall is going to be here, down by 2, this is going to be the same length as that layer, so stop it there, come in, 6 again, 6 again, this is going to turn into 8, and then this is where this wall comes across. Now we're going to move this down over here. If you skip 4, come down by 5. The floor is going to be right here. Alright, then right here, come down. Then skip 5 here, come down here, and fill this up. You can go ahead and put in your floor. Go ahead and make this wall solid for now. I'm going to do the same thing over here, but I'll load it with you. So right here, go to same length as this one, then 6, and then 8. Then across here. Then skip 4, come across. And then here. And then these 3. go ahead and put in your floor. Alright, and now let's fill it up. And there's that deck set up for now. Now to detail it. Let's see. I'm gonna start on the side again. It's first of all going behind these with glass. Following the curve up here. So that end by 4. Okay. Now here, put in walls by 3, and then down, and then glass in behind that. Oh, my bad. This is supposed to come up 1. And then glass. You can grab some paints and put those in front of these. Make like a little door. You can fill it up. So there you go. Alright. Now make your windows. Same way we've done before. And we're also going to have one here. And there we go. Now over here, put a button and a skull in between those. Same thing here. In this corner here. And then right here. You can also add in some trapdoors to fill this gap. And there we go. Continuing on over here, grab your panes. I'm gonna have a 3x4 door. And then a skull here. Buttons again up here. On this side, 3x4 again. Skull here and here. Okay, now let's grab some spruce. We need doors and trapdoors. skip 3, put a 3x3, go on top, on the sides, and then in front with your doors, and on top with your trapdoors. And then up here, have one of these again. Alright, next step, need some black stone walls and dark oak trapdoors. Skip 2, go up 3, 4. Skip 3, go up 4. And then put trapdoors in between each. Alright, now you're going to skip 3, put one here and here, and then this should be right in the middle. Now let's grab some signs, put some here, going across. And over here. And there's that wall right there. Last thing you can do, put in your trapdoors. Alright, now over here, gonna do these windows again. So 4, 4. And then here, your 3 down. And behind these, your panes. And then glass behind that. Alright, your trapdoors. There we go. And one more row right here. And there's those windows. Now add in your details up here. In the same spots. And right here. And lastly, your trapdoors up top. And there is that wall done. Now we're going to add in the hallways that connect the promenade down there to right here. So give me just a moment and we'll add that part in. Alright, now for the hallway. Gonna continue your floor. The beehives just end right here. Alright, now we're going to continue the wall over here. So come here, and then down. Go one more. There's going to be a window that goes here, 3 by 3. Now you're going to have these windows going all the way down, skipping 2. So I'm just going to stack that. And then you're going to have 3 over here. Now, you're going to add in some details. Actually, let's do the roof first. So up here, we need your walls, and then we need some slabs. And your trapdoors, which we'll get in a second. So we're here, put a row across of full blocks, trapdoors in the front, and then go down with slabs. Now put 3, and then walls and slabs. Can fill this up as well, which we'll take care of later. And then go 4 right here, slabs. You're gonna have 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and build those across. And your slabs. And then go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 4s. So right here and here. And then go 5. And then go 4. Two 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this from here to here should be 6. Yep. Alright. Go ahead and replace these with your trapdoors. So replace your gaps. There we go. Alright. Now for the detailing. We need your signs. Put one here. You have your levers, your skulls, some end rods, okay, put a lever here and here, a skull on top of this one, put walls in the middle, we need some glass, I forgot about that. Goes in behind these. And there we go. And then your signs. And we need an end rod on this one. Alright. These are just gonna alternate. and then your signs. And then your windows. Now for your end rods, just alternate those. And then there's one detail we need to add over here. Trapdoors. Just two of them, right here and here. And there's your walkway, or hallway connecting the promenade to this area. Same thing over here. And then we're going to move on to the actual detailing. Alright, moving on. We got your stairs here. I'm going to go down 4. So 1, 2. If I could get the stair facing the right direction. And 3. And 4. We need some slabs. I forgot to grab those. Put 2. And then 3. And 2. Twice. Nope, just once. Stairs coming down from here. There we go. And then surround that with your trapdoors. Next, we want to make a little piece that surrounds this, or a little rail, should I say. That should be both those corners, yep. And then out here, on the side, right here, and here. And there we go. Next up, down here, I'm gonna put 2, 3, 2. Use your end rods as your little connectors or supports. There's your little staircase. Same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2, 3 here. One more. Stairs over here. Your trapdoors. And then surround this again. That staircase. And then 2, 3, 2. And your supports. So there's your 2 staircases. Next up, you have your oak stairs. I'm going to add in some loungers that are too wide. Put 2 here. Skip 2. Put 2, 2. And then skip 2 and put 2. And then skip 2 and do the same thing. So here, here, here. And there we go. Same thing over here. So 2, 2. Skip 2, 2, 2. Shoot, I went the wrong way with this one. Wow, okay. Let's get rid of all this. Let's set up real quick. That's what I get for just copying it. Alright. Come out this direction. Surprised I didn't notice that. And then in your bottom part. Alright, there we go. Now let's try these again. And there we go. Your loungers. Skip 2. And there we go. Now we're going to add in some tables in the middle. Put a plus out of end rods. 2 chairs. And 1 here and here. Trapdoors on top. Surround these chairs. And then put a gate in between those 2. Okay, skip 2. Make another one the same way. And then 1 on each side of that. Skipping 1 in between each of them. Should be right here and here. That's what it's skipping to, my bad. Because you could have room for your trapdoors. And then your trapdoors on top. And then one more on this side. And there's your tables. And that is the detailing. So one more thing we can add. Let's see. Well, a couple more. Let's get out your walls. Your skulls. Right here. Put 1, 1. Same thing over here. 1, 1. Find the middle. Put a skull on each of the sides like that. Let me see. Okay. Let's run this. And then on top with your trapdoors. Trapdoors are so difficult to use with end rods. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah. I'll probably just end it here. And then for part 9, we will move on to this next big section here. So that's the end of this part. I will see you guys for part number 9.